we need to take time to redesign our spaces. If you are working from home, you need to take time right now to redesign the workspace to allow you to have a space from which you can work from. If you are someone who has to teach your children from home, you can't just say, hey, we're going to do it in the living room or we're going to do it in the TV room. No, you need to go and set a space aside. You're with Mr. Van Billy, and we are talking again about surviving COVID. And today's topic is control your environment. It's so interesting that we lived in a world not so long ago, in 2019, that feels so far away. But you and I know that was literally about 9 months back. Now, we lived in a world where the environment was predetermined. You went somewhere for a good time. Wherever you went, that particular establishment was in control of your experience. They were in control of where you dropped off your children, when you dropped off your children. And we kind of learned to live within those patterns. But right now, the most unthinkable thing has happened. And that is most of those spaces have disappeared, or they've cut down on time. So let me say, for example, some of you can no longer go and work at work. And I mean, your mind already understands that work is the working space, so it becomes difficult for one to concentrate from home because you didn't set up that environment for working. So what am I saying? We need to control the environment. We need to take time to redesign our spaces. If you are working from home, you need to take time right now to redesign the workspace to allow you to have a space from which you can work from. If you are someone who has to teach your children from home, you can't just say, hey, we're going to do it in the living room or we're going to do it in the TV room. No, you need to go and set a space aside, because when the environment has been adjusted to deal with a certain change, that it becomes easier for you to flow in that environment. You can't want to work and then the TV is on. And it might sound silly. It might make you think of the time when you were a child and your parents were saying, hey, switch off the TV. Yes, that, but no, a little bit more than that. If your mind understands that this particular space has been dedicated for a particular job, it is easier for you to create a routine. It's like when you get into your bed, except for those who struggle to sleep, you naughty people. But in most cases, by the time you're entering your bedroom, this is the space in which I sleep. And your brain just works like that. It functions in such a way that when you get a certain place to become associated, whether be it with work, be it with rest, your mind understands that I am in that space and this is what is about to happen when I enter that space. So it's so important, if you're working from home, create a workspace. If you're teaching your children from home, create a teaching space. If you are entertaining people from home, also ensure that you're creating that space. The more you control the environment, the easier it is going to be for you to focus and to get your work done. This is Mr. Van Billy, encouraging you to please, and I say please, control your environment. Next time when we come back, we're gonna maybe look at 1 or 2 ideas on how you can actually set up a good environment to get you through COVID.